working with such a variety of different people on the documentary was such a benefit, because not only did we get to learn lots of stuff about the RNLI itself, but about the people who make up the RNLI. It's not just the same type of person that joins the charity. You have people who work at swimming pools, you have people who work in hotels, people who are firefighters, you have every type of person working together for the same cause while out on a call. And it was really useful for us to meet such a range of people, because it gave us such a range of perspectives to get across in the film.
Like, no two stories are the same, they've all got their own reasons for joining up.
During this project as well, we actually got to work with some other types of filmmakers as well. James and I don't think we've had too much experience working with sort of external operators and stuff, but on this project we got to work with Richard and his drones, which was really awesome. It was nice to see a different side of the process and stuff. We don't have the equipment to go up in the air and take these aero shots, where Richard did. It was really nice to see his sort of creative side of that.
Yeah, you get a nice better perspective from looking at it like from an aerial point of view. It sort of adds to the documentary and sort of just puts like a bigger perspective on like what the RNLI do as well, the area they cover, and like how vast the whole area is.
Throughout the filming process, when we were in Hunstanton, we ended up filming in such a range of different places. It just made you aware of the different aspects and different perspectives that work within the RNLI. As a filmmaker point of view, it was really interesting and creatively liberating to move around Hunstanton and be able to make use of lots of different locations.
It's nice seeing like the whole community comes together, and like it just shows how dedicated they are, how much they want to tell their story to us as well.
So this whole project would not have been possible without John Butler. He helped us out enormously. As soon as we got to Hunstanton, John provided us with a really complex timetable for the week.
I think we had about 20 different interviews, and we're very thankful for him. It was a good experience.
We had the night exercise. It was absolutely fantastic. It was a casualty exercise, so we were able to see what they were like in a professional environment, attending to a casualty, and it was pretty incredible seeing how level-headed and calm they remain, applying the first aid, keep talking to the casualty. It was really interesting just to see how much work and how suddenly the training clicks in and they do so well on these casualty runs. And obviously that was just a practice. I mean, it's incredible what they do, but when you've got the real life situation coming up, it's a lot different. Yeah, I can imagine they behave in exactly the same way.
It was also nice to see, because we weren't expecting to get that either, and it's like, thanks to John that we managed to see that, and it was a really good opportunity to film it and just see it in general.
We went with the expectation of maybe having a handful of interviews,
two or three people, two or three locations,
and that would be it. But we suddenly realised after the second day we'd interviewed about 7-8 people, and we were like, right, okay, this is a whole nother league of projects we were dealing with. I feel like this project's probably the largest we've all done as a team, and for most of us individually as well. Obviously, being a massive project like this, we are always going to come across problems and obstacles, but ultimately we left Hunstanton with a bank of really good footage, really good audio, ready to enter the edit really positively and start working on, hopefully, a really good film.